Hello, welcome back to this short video. Here I want to introduce you to Google Sheets interface. To do that, I need to highlight different parts of Google Sheets. So permit me to quickly take a screenshot of the package and get it to my board so that I can annotate on the interface. So here I'm taking a screenshot of Google Sheets, and once I'm done with this, I bring it over to my board. Let's get it to my board. Okay, let's paste it here. So here is the interface of Google Sheets. So the reason why I'm doing this again is for me to be able to highlight different parts as we talk about them. All right, great. So we're here. Okay, let's get it increased one more time. All right, great, awesome. So this is the interface, Google Sheets interface. Okay, this section of Google Sheets, let's highlight it right here. This is called the title. Yeah, the title part of Google Sheets. So that is the title. Okay, so whenever this part of the Google Sheet tells you what the title of the sheet. All right, the title of the sheet. And when you look at this, let's just reduce it to this point so you can see what the title is. The title of the sheet or the name of the sheet is Introduction to Sheets. All right, so this other part here, this is just star, tells you want to just add a star to the sheet, and this other part here tells you you can organize the sheet, you can move it to another storage part, okay, or you can move it to another folder. That is to move. When you point to arrow there, it shows you move, and here is just giving you a kind of icon to tell you that okay, this sheet is saved in the cloud. When it's tick good, it means this is automatically saved. So whenever you're working with the sheet is being updated. You can see document status. This one tells you move, and this is star, and here is the name where you can rename the sheet. Okay. Next part of the sheet is the menu. So these are the menus. You have the file, the edit, view, insert, format, data to you have extensions and so on. So this and so on. These are the different menus of Google Sheets. And then you have the tool. The tool, these are different tools you can work with. All of these tools, most of these tools are found under each of those menus. So these are different tools that you use in formatting, editing, and manipulating data in Google Sheets. Okay. And here we have the formula bar. Let me show you the formula bar. The formula bar is the bar that has FX. Okay. Let's reduce this region that was selected so that I can highlight the formula bar for you to see. All right. Let's do this again. All right. Great. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So this is the formula bar. Let's highlight this formula bar. This place that has FX. So this bar is a formula bar. This bar is where you enter formula, or whenever you're typing in formula in any of the cell, the formula is displayed here. Whenever you're typing text, number, any data, if you're entering data, the data is displayed here in the formula bar. And if you see some calculation on the sheet and you want to know what type of calculation is done there, just look at the formula bar. This box here is called the name box. This is where the name of different or the selected cells are displayed. So any selected cell will be displayed here in the name box. And we have the columns. I have mentioned the columns earlier in the previous video. So these are the columns right here from A to Z by default, and you can add more columns. Then we also have the rows. The rows are numbered from 1 to 1000 by default. You can add more columns or more rows. You've seen that in the previous video. So that is the rows, and we also have the sheets. So these are the active or sheets that are created in this particular workbook. So we have up to 6 sheets. We've renamed 3 out of the 6. 6 are not named. So here, this part of the sheet is where you see a list of all the sheets that are present. Here you see the list of all the sheets that are present in the workbook, and this plus sign is will allow you to add new sheets to the workbook. Okay, and these are different cells. All of these are the cells that you'll be working with in your workbook. All right, so this is the different interface of Google Sheets. Okay, there are still more tool. This part is where you can collaborate, share your sheets with someone else. If you want to, have do a kind of collaborative work, you click on share, and this part is where you see all the comments that are entered in the sheet. If someone leave a comment for you, you can come here and see the history of comments. And this part is where you can reverse the version of Google Sheets. So, like I said in one of our lessons on visible and invisible data, I said Google Sheets is one of the is a solution that Google had solved to help versioning. So the Google Sheets can store different versions of your work. If there's a mistake in any work, you can go to a previous version. We'll learn all of those as we move on in this course. So this is where you see this clock sign here is where you see every the versions and different persons that have worked on the sheet and the edits they made to the sheet. So the history of people that worked on the sheet. So that is it. Again, let's come over here and just quickly show you some of them. So if I click here, I'll see the list of all the active sheets, all the sheets that are present. I can select the sheet from here to make this name my sheet active. I can select another sheet from here to make another sheet active. I can select give another name here, any other name to make it active. You can also just click on the sheet and you have it active, or you have it selected. This part of the sheet, this place that shows you all sheets, is a quick access to any sheet, just in case you have multiple sheets, a lot of sheets you're working with. And again, this sign is to add new sheets. Once you click on that plus sign, you keep adding new sheets to the list. Okay. And let me show you the share. So this is private to only me because I'm the only one that have access to this sheet. Once I want to share it with anyone, click on the share. It pops up this particular share tab. You can enter the person's email. You can add people, groups, and other events. You can just enter someone's email to invite the person. You can copy a link and share with someone. But before you share a link with somebody, ensure you change the restricted, the general access option. So you change it to anyone with the link. So if you change it to anyone with the link and copy the link and share with someone, the person will be able to access it. But if you leave it at restricted, even if you share the link, the person will be able to have access to the sheet. And you can simply put in an email, just put in the person's email, and then click on send. Once you send this, as editor, the person will have access to this. But if you change the settings to viewer, the individual will only be able to view and not edit. You can also invite commenter. This individual will be able to comment only and not edit. Or you can choose editor. The person can view, comment, and edit the data stored in the sheet. So I don't want to share this yet. Let's just click on cancel, and then we just hit outside, it goes off. So this one again, like I said, is where you see all the list of discussions and comments. So right now there are no discussions. You can start adding discussions or comments. So this is where you see the history of edits that have been made by different persons. So right now it's just Datafight that have worked on this. So this is the previous version of Datafight. You can restore this version. If I click on restore this version, it goes back to the original sheet when it has just one single sheet without any edit. And this is the current version after adding a lot of sheets and all other little kind of changes that I've done to the sheet. So if there are many more people that have worked on the sheet, to show you the list of everyone that have worked on the sheet, the dates and the time they worked on the sheet, and the edits they made to the sheet. So that is one beauty about Google Sheet. Let's just get back and then leave it at the current version. Okay. Yeah, let's get back there. All right, so that is the interface, Google Sheet interface, and that is how to get started. I hope you understand different interface of Google Sheet. Okay, so let's stop this video at this point. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.